2017 Mini Clubman John Cooper Works All4 Manual. Minis stopped making fiscal and literal sense when they ceased being mini in size or price. That isn't to say all minis lack fundamental appeal. Take, for example, the Clubman. Ironically, although it's the largest, most expensive car in Mini's lineup, excluding the Countryman crossover, the wagonlet is our favorite Mini. It has distinct styling and avoids the harsh ride quality that plagues much of the Mini lineup, thanks in part to its longer wheelbase. The sporty John Cooper Works package unravels that appeal. Where lesser Clubmans exist at the precipice of reason due to being more expensive and tighter inside than other small hatchbacks and wagons, the JCW sails over the edge. The pricey upgrade includes a nifty body kit, LED headlights, special 18-inch wheels, a firmer suspension, and an extra 39 horsepower and 22 pounds-to-foot of torque, for totals of 228 and 258. For the turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 shared with the next strung-down Clubman S, and yet the John Cooper Works fails to introduce any tangible performance gain over the Clubman S. Huh? Plot twist: every JCW comes with standard all-wheel drive, all four in mini speak, which adds weight. Thus, while this 3,430-pound Clubman 6.7 second 0 to 60 mph time beats the similarly heavy all-wheel drive Clubman S by 0.6 second, it's 0.1 second slower than the much less expensive front-drive Clubman S with the available automatic transmission. It's also notably off the 6.0 second pace Mini claims for this model. There are mainstream mid-size sedans that can show this Mini their taillights, and the similarly priced Ford Focus RS, Honda Civic Type R, and Volkswagen Golf R are between 1.5 and 2.1 seconds quicker. In our testing, the JCW's 0.4-inch lower ride height and firmer suspension do little to improve cornering grip. Riding on the same tires as the Clubman S models we've tested, the JCW beat their 0.87 grams of grip around our skid pad by a mere 0.01 grams. There again, the JCW falls well short of the figures posted by the hot hatches listed above. What the suspension does changes the Clubman's ride quality, imparting some of the flintiness that lesser Clubmans avoid. The JCW's suspension is enough to draw out some of the run-flat tires' worst demons, and even our test car's optional adaptive dampers, $500, couldn't overcome the added chop-over expansion joints and pavement cracks. The dampers can, however, be dialed up even firmer via the sport driving mode for those who relish a little masochism during their morning commute. Need even more starch? Mini offers larger, 19-inch wheels that, mercifully, weren't fitted to this Clubman. Upsides among the downsides. There are positives, though. The car is fun to chuck around, particularly in town, where its tidy dimensions and prodigious low-end torque make quick work of traffic congestion. The dual-mode sport exhaust sounds good, uncorking a few pops and braps from the 2.0-liter engine now and again. There's useful backseat space for two people, unlike in most other Minis. And the brake pedal operates with a pleasing firmness, although the Brembo brakes it activates take 171 feet to stop the JCW from 70 mph. That's 2 feet longer than the front-drive Clubman S, yet 13 feet shorter than the Clubman S All4. But the JCW's pluses are shared with other Clubmans, leaving you questioning why this version costs so much. Mini opens pricing for the John Cooper Works at $35,950, which is $5,650 more than a Clubman S All4 and $7,450 more than the quicker accelerating front-drive Clubman S. It's also right in the thick of a trio of heavy hitters, the Focus RS, the Civic Type R, and the Golf R, leaving several big-ticket options on the table. Our Mini stickered for $40,250 and even lacked leather upholstery, which ranges from $750 to $2,250. It did come with $500 melting silver metallic paint, plus the no-cost chili red painted roof and door mirrors, the $750 cold weather package, heated front seats, the $2,250 technology package, head-up display, mini connected infotainment, navigation, and parking sensors, $300 Sirius XM satellite radio, and the aforementioned $500 adaptive suspension. Although pleasant enough at same Clubman transaction prices, the interior is not exactly $40,000 worth of nice. It also suffers from a cab-like feel when decked out in our test car's dark color scheme and has the same inane control layout, presumably considered cheeky by its designers, as other Minis. The main multi-function knob for the central display is buried between the seats, the headlight switch is hidden behind the steering wheel, and the tiny speedometer markings are mitigated only by a small digital speed readout in the gauge's lower hemisphere. Oh, and there's a row of easily mistaken, identically sized rocker switches with inscrutable markings ahead of the shifter, one of which, the slightly larger red one, turns the car on and off. Unbelievably, you can option a Clubman John Cooper Works to the dark side of $50,000 by way of the $1,750 automatic transmission, the $1,800 premium package, and a host of tack-on personalization parts. If you're still tempted, maybe you really dig the Mini's looks, note that the base or S model gets you the same duds, funky, visibility-hindering rear barn doors and all, similar performance, and a more comfortable ride for much less.